Hello everybody and welcome to the Elite Dangerous Flight School. My name's Ian and in this video I'm going to be talking about power management, something that I think is very important, especially when you're starting out with the game, and something I neglected when I first started, which I now regret. So for this video I'm going to be using the iconic Cobra Mark III. So let's get into the cockpit here. Take off. Get outside. I can explain how this works. Okay, so down there on the bottom right you can see the three capacitors: system, engine and weapons, and these determine how much power goes to which system. So currently I have all my pips set to engines, and I can adjust them like this. So if I'm pressing down I'm resetting it, and otherwise I'm pushing all the pips to the various systems. It takes a little bit of getting used to, because when you put one pip into one capacitor, a half is removed from the other two. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is straight line speed. As you can see right now I'm traveling at 212 meters per second, and I've got 2 pips to engines. If I put 4 pips to the engines, my top speed increases to 282. This also means I'll be more maneuverable as I fly along, assuming I've got my throttle set correctly. So if I were to put all my pips into systems, like this, that means that my shields will actually be a lot stronger. In fact, they'll be twice as strong as they normally are. So in combat this is a very important thing to remember, especially if you're under attack. And obviously the last option here is weapons. So assuming I have my weapons out, if I'm firing them, I can do so much longer than if I had maybe only 1 pip to engines. The capacitor will drain quicker, as you can see it dropping there. Now, one thing I've got set up on my HOTAS is macros buttons to help me manage my power. So I have a 4-way hat, and I can push to the right. It'll put everything to weapons, left everything to system, and up everything to engines. If you have the possibility to do this with your setup, I just highly recommend it. It's very useful in combat. It saves a lot of time having to do it 1 pip at a time like this. Massive advantage. And not only is power management important, but something I'd also like to add is your throttle. You can see the throttle on the right there next to the scanner, and you might notice that blue zone. If I have my throttle in the blue zone and the speed is settled, so I'm at 159 meters per second, this would give me the maximum pitch and roll rate that this ship can do. So let's assume I go to full throttle and I pull back with full deflection. You can see the turn rate is much slower. We go back down to the blue zone and wait for the speed to settle down. You can pitch much quicker. If you are, however, at full throttle, you can boost and get the same effect for a short time. So that's just something I wanted to point out for the beginners. I strongly recommend that you get used to managing your power very early in the game. When I first started playing, I always had my power set like this, with 2 pips to everything. But since then, the AI has gotten a lot tougher, so you're going to need every advantage you can get. So I hope you found this video informative. Feel free to leave a comment or give feedback. And yeah, I'll be making more videos for all the new players to help them out. So I hope to see you then. Take care.